Hi, this is Scott from Hydrocenter Hydroponics. I want to talk to you about root problems that you get after scarid fly. Systemic fungal problems is basically what we're talking about here. So, the scarid fly is known for damaging the roots. So, this little black fly lays its eggs. Eggs hatch and create larvae. These little guys, little worms sort of things, they eat the roots. And small numbers of them probably won't do anything, but large numbers do. You'll probably find the plants are lethargic, drooping, maybe have deficiencies, but by observing little black flies, or sometimes when you flush so you can see the little larvae fall at the bottom of the pots or containers, you can detect them and you treat them with G-Natural, which is a natural bacteria which is non-toxic to us but kills them. Or you could use Eradicator, which is a soapy sort of product. Again, as a drench, it will suffocate them, non-toxic to us or the plants. And the larvae are dead, and because you don't kill the eggs so much, you tend to retreat them every 20 to 30 days as a preventative, and try to find a way of keeping the black flies out of the growing area if it's possible. And usually that's the end of the story. But sometimes the roots can get infected. So scarid fly is also known as fungus gnat because fungal infections often follow them. It's not always, but it can. The damage open wounds on the roots, they're open, and just like if we had a cut on our hand and we get infection, same way with an open wound on the roots, the fungal spores can enter the plant, and those spores can erupt and become a fungal problem. You don't automatically get this. So people who use like beneficial microbial products like Drive prevent the fungus being present, so you generally don't get any problems. But if it is present and it is absorbed into the plant, the problem is that your plants now will have recurring root rot despite good growing conditions. You just sit there and can't work out why they're root rotting because everything else is right. So the solution is a systemic fungicide. So that's different from fungicides which you pour around the roots. This one you spray on the plant. It's absorbed to fight root rot from the inside out. You do need to repeat it, possibly weekly, because every spore is not affected by a systemic fungicide, only the fungus when the spore becomes fungus. So it kills the fungus, not the spores. So you've got to keep on spraying and keep it under control. So I know people which are doing it every week, some people doing it every fortnight, but some people have got on top of it. The problem is how many spores got into the plant, we don't know. So we have to keep on doing it until the problem goes away. So the plant may be sick for a long time. In fact, the cuttings are generally infected, so you have to treat them too. Replacing the mother plant for new cuttings is a recommended way of stopping the headache and getting on with life. But if you do fight with this, treating them probably every week, you will eventually get the spores down to a level where you don't get root rot anymore. So just keep that systemic fungicide happening. Hopefully that's been helpful, but that's my take on fixing systemic fungal problems.